can start on this.
No, use your phone. She looks like she hasn't skated in weeks. See, she just wiped out.
Oh no.
Good to see them here. It's hard to judge. They beat themselves the other team. Where I think he kept up with them.
All right, welcome everybody for the last home game of our 12U girls team. Starting it off, Capri Woods with the face-off. Woods wins the drop, 6 steps in for the Wolves. Minot Wolves wearing the dark sweaters. Angels obviously being the home team wearing white, red, and gray. Quick offsides whistle. Stops it near side. Round 2 for initial face-off. Nice win for Woods over to Flack. Flack send it back to Griniker, who right back to Flack. Flack tied up along the far wall. Loose puck picked up by Griniker. Griniker passed back to D-partner. That is Charlotte Reichert. Reichert passed up to Flack. Flack centering pass broken up by the Wolves. Wolves had it, launched it down just behind Reichert. Puck slides down into the near corner. Icing's going to be the whistle. It's going to get brought back down for a near side face-off. Blocker hand side of the goaltender. Olsen with the face-off. Off the drop. Loose puck picked up by 17. Immediately poke checked away by Smith. Smith chasing it down into the corner. She's tied up along the boards. Flip pass up by the Wolves. Pressured by Olsen. Forcing 19 to reverse back. Puck does come out towards the point. Shot from Reichert. Found the stick of Smith out in the slot. Stripped away by 21. Wolves 21 chasing it down. Backhands it across behind their net, picked up in the far corner. Whiff on the pass forward by 37, pressured by Olsen. Wolves able to recover the puck. Skating it up far side. Matching the speed is Griniker. Griniker continuing around the net. Bank pass off the boards to Eaton. Eaton backhand pass cross ice. Dumped in by 10. Minot's going to use an opportunity for a line change. 11 for the Wolves, doing a good job of keeping the puck down deep. Tries to clear it out. It's kept in by 5 at the point. Dumped into the near corner. Picking it up behind the goal line is Reichert. Reichert drop pass back behind to Olsen. Olsen feeding it up to Eaton. Eaton tries to bank it off the boards. I do believe that puck was not offsides, but the whistle stopped the play anyway. Tingley with the drop. She's tied up at the dot. Skating in to grab it was 11. 11 brought it up far side. Dumped all the way down by Lintagen. That's going to be an icing whistle against the Angels. It'll get brought back down for a far side face-off. Blocker hand side of goaltender Hopper. 13:04 remaining in period 1. The game remains scoreless. And it'll be Tingley with the face-off again. Face-off 1, Wolves kept in by 5 at the point. Puck dumped up to Perry. Perry battling, trying to keep it in, high sticking, but waved off. Shot from the point, knocked away by Lintagen. Sammy Reichert chips it out to the point. Kept in again by 5, dumps it down on the boards, recovered behind the net by Sammy Reichert. She chips it up along the boards. Perry standing firm out at the point. Shot from the wide half wall. Crosses wide in front. Far side corner centering pass. Crosses through everybody just out of reach of Reichert. Perry had a stick on it. Tries to clear it out. It's kept in by number 8. She's cycling around 8. Winds up. Nice shot and a save by Hopper. And she smothers it out front. Going to be a near side face-off. Glove hand side of Hopper this time. Woods with the drop, wins it into the corner. Chasing it down is Charlotte Reichert. Reichert cycling around pressured, puts on the brakes behind the boards in the far corner. Dumps the puck up along the wall near side. Hofer going after it. It's chipped off of her stick and covered by Woods. Woods dumps it and wraps it along the boards to Flack waiting on the far wall. Loose puck picked up by Griniker. Griniker taps it forward. Flies up ice far side. Griniker with a shot. Chest save and held on by the goaltender. Good job by Hofer charging that, looking for a rebound. Rebound opportunities are a good way to pop the puck in, as some of you maybe would have watched as Warroad clinched the Minnesota State High School Single A title in such a play. Nice face-off win by Woods. just a little bit out of reach of Reichert as she skates back to recover in neutral zone. Forwarding past far ice to Hofer. Hofer comes near side up through the middle to Flack, stripped away by the Wolves. They dump it down. The puck's got some speed and carrying. Icing waved off on the deflection. Recovering it behind was Griniker. Puck got inadvertently chipped out front, recovered by Woods. Woods passing it up to Elsie Flack. Elsie Flack skating up far side. She's got Hofer. Flack gets a wide angle shot on target. Chest save and held on by the goalie's glove. It's going to be a far side face-off down in the Wolves' end. 11:21 to go in period number 1. Setting up for the drop, wins it back to the point. Pass from Linthagen over to Sammy Reichert. Reichert unable to settle down the puck. Recovered by Six. Six charging forward. Sammy Reichert matching the speed. Six able to get the shot on target. Saved by Hopper. Cleared wide by the Angels. Picked up by Eaton. Eaton was trying to feed it far side to Smith. Recovered in neutral zone by the Wolves. They dump it off the glass into the near corner. Picking it up is Linthagen. Linthagen wrapping it up along the boards to Smith. Smith, a backhand pass, tries to feed it out front. Shot from the point, nice glove save and held on by Hopper. There will be a far side face-off down in the Angels' end. Olsen waiting for the drop. Face-off controlled by the Wolves. Pressuring it out at the point is Smith, forcing them to dump it along the boards. Chasing it down behind the net is Linthagen. Loose puck picked up by the Wolves. Centering pass broken up by the stick of Sammy Reichert. Pass went through the skates of Eaton. Stepping up is Five. Five sends a Lunar up over the net. Rebound shot deflected wide by Hopper. Centering pass cleared wide by Reichert. Up to Eaton. Eaton banked it off the boards. Stopped short by 11. Stepping up is Linthagen. Linthagen feeds it out to the point. Five steps in to keep it in the zone. Recovered by Linthagen. She's going to cycle down behind the Angels' net. Tries feeding it up far side to Smith. Smith lost it on the stick handle turn. To 19. 19 tied up by Linthagen. Loose puck out at the point again. Smith, nice skate pass to herself. Able to clear it up out. She gets tied up by a body. Puck gets dumped back in by Minot's 10. Cleared out of the zone by Linthagen. 8 has it for the Wolves, charging forward. Nice step up by Linthagen. Got some help from Emmy Muldoon. Centering pass from the Wolves, broken up by Reichert. Reichert feeds it out to the point. Shot from the point on target. Saved by Hopper. Loose puck picked up by Tingley. Tingley cycling up, sends it through the skates of Muldoon. Puck's going to slide all the way down now into the Wolves' end. Tingley coming in with lots of speed. Puck dumped back up towards neutral zone. 7 lost it on the turn. Muldoon battling along the far wall. Muldoon taking on 3 Wolves at one time. 7 recovers for Minot. Nice poke checked away by Charlotte Reichert. Recovered by 37 in the neutral zone. Poke checked away again by Reichert. Battle near side. 7 recovers. Passing it up. Nice stick lift by Elsie Flack. Bouncing puck to the stick of Griniker. Griniker. Nice regroup back to D partner. Reichert. Reichert had a poke checked away by 7. Puck gets dumped back behind the Angels' net, far side. Griniker's tied up along the boards, able to reach the puck, get it up to Flack. Flack near side pass just behind Hofer, who had to reach back with the stick. Lost it on the stick handle from the pass. Clearing, or dump attempt by the Wolves, broken up by Griniker. Griniker found the loose puck, chipped it up along the boards, sent back up by the Wolves' defense. 11 passes it up to 21. 21 reaching for it. Centering pass just out of reach of 11, who was positioned correctly out front. Near side puck picked up by Hofer. Hofer picking up speed on the crossovers. Got stripped away, kept in far point. Centering pass again from the far corner, broken up by the Angels, cleared wide by Griniker. Shot from the half wall, broken up by Griniker's body. Flack has it. Centering pass bounces off the stick of Woods. 10 recovers. Sends it right back down into the Angels' end. Charlotte Reichert recovers. She'll put on the brakes, change direction. Forwarding pass up to Flack. Flack reaching for it. Puck slides back down to the Wolves' end where 8 will recover. Near side pass. Sammy Reichert with a good job of reading the play. Almost was there to pick it up. Loose puck dumped up far side by Olsen. Charging forward is Smith. Smith winds up. She sends a lunar shot going for 3 up over the net. Eaton recovering the puck along the wall. Puck out front. Shot from Smith. Save off the twig by the goaltender. Centering pass from Eaton was broken up. Kept in by Olsen. Pass from the corner from Eaton. Backhand shot on target from Smith. Stick save and held on and smothered by the goaltender. 7:05 remaining in period 1. Near side faceoff down in the Wolves' end. Olsen with the faceoff. Tries to win it back to the point. Shot towards net by Eaton. Goes wide near side. Picked up in the far wall. Smith passes it out to the point. Tries to wind up to get a shot. Is Linthagen blocked by the Wolves. Charging back. A nice job by Sammy Reichert. Reichert feed it up along the near wall. Eaton was battling for it. 7 recovers in the neutral zone. 7's going to wind up. She'll send a shot wide near side. Picking it up in the corner is Smith. She's pressured by 3. Olsen there giving some support. Puck's loose. But being kind of covered by multiple bodies along the wall. Wolves able to get it passed out to the point. Shot from the point. Picked up out front by Reichert. Sammy Reichert bank pass off the boards. Maris Eaton tries to hammer one along the wall to herself. Stopped short by 17. Puck picked up in the neutral zone by Reichert. Fed it up to the middle. Tingley was battling for it. Tingley still charging forward. Forwarding pass from the Wolves. Broken up off the skate of Tingley. 17, cycling down behind the Wolves' net. Loose puck slides up through multiple bodies. Racing to get it is Griniker. Griniker recovers, cycles down behind the Angels' net. Passes it up near side, just out of reach of Perry. And that puck is going to have breaks. Had a Euler disc spin to it. Nice poke check away by the skate of Tingley again. Sent up by 5 to 10. 10 forwarding it up to 21. 21 had the puck slide under the stick. Clearing attempt by Linthagen was broken up at the blue line. It kept in. Broken up, carried back out by Charlotte Reichert. Stripped away by the Wolves. 10 has it now. Forwarding pass. Tried to feed it up to 21. Broken up by the Angels. Loose puck picked up now by Woods. Woods cutting in far side. She's got Muldoon out front. Woods passes it up to Muldoon. Muldoon gets a shot on target right out front. It was a great setup and a beautiful pass from Woods up to Muldoon, who got one shot tallied in the books for this game. Puck recovered in the Angels' end by Reichert. Far side pass. Flack tries, feeds it up to Woods. Poke checked away. 21 wound up to get a shot. Nice breakup of the shot by Charlotte Reichert. Puck picked up by Griniker. Pass along the far wall. Flack has it. Flack feeding it up. Bounces off the stick of Hofer, who was flying up, cutting through the middle. Wolves regain possession, but then lose it down in the Angels' end, and bodies go flying hard, and it's a delayed penalty as the Wolves are going to go serve 2, probably for Tripp. Woods cutting in far side. Woods has got Hofer. Woods coming in. Backhand, leg save. Rebound shot. Save went wide. Loose puck behind the net. Minot finally able to touch it. Good job crashing the net. Almost sending one up was Woods up over the goalie's shoulder, and I think she was able to get the blocker up there to kind of knock it. Oh, it's a slash that the Minot's going to go serve 2 for. So with that, because the face-off's down their end.
I know, but these girls were all going like they're going to take the face-off down here. I'm like,
Oh, that's going to be an Angels power play. For 1:30, there's 4:09 left in period 1, near side face-off. Woods with the face-off. Face-off 1 to the half wall. Pass from Hofer in the half wall to the point. Kept in by Charlotte. Reichert. Reichert up to Hofer. Pass or shot from out in the slot. Almost looked like it was going to be going through the leg toes, but the goalie was able to close the ankles and keep it from sliding in underneath. Near side face off again. Face off one wide by Woods to Hofer. Hofer out to the point. Reichert wound up, get a shot. Nice block by 21. 21 going on a breakaway. She'll wind up. Big glove save by Hopper. She'll hold on to it.
Next way to rusher, Finley. Good job.
.111 remaining on the Angels power play. Woods with the face-off near side. Woods wins it into the corner, chases it down herself. Cycles down behind the net, sends it up along the wall far side. Pass forward by Smith behind Woods, recovered by Hofer. Hofer charging up the ice far side. She's going to cut down, pass out front. Shot from Woods goes wide near side, recovered along the wall by Smith. Send it out to the point. Sammy Riker got a shot. That puck was deflected. Got deflected towards net. It was a foot save. Kept in the far point by Lindhagen. Smith goes down battling out front. Puck recovered by 8. Tries to get it out. Stopped short by Reichert. Reichert feeds it down to Hofer. Hofer out to Woods. Woods winds up. Buries one. Goes top corners. Beating the goaltender. Glove side. Lots of open net. Woods finding it eagle eye style and hammering it. And that's going to give the Angels the first lead of the game. That's a power play goal. That's that. That's going to be an assist to Reichert from the point. And that will terminate. Hofer. Pretty sure that pass went out to the point first, but that's all right. Doesn't really matter. Nice goal by Woods. Face off with Olsen. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so when Sammy to Hofer.
Oh, it did go to Hofer. That's right. And then Hofer in, so I marked that down wrong. But really doesn't matter what I put. Nice pass along the boards up to Eaton from Sammy Reichert. Shot from 17 on target. Save and held on by Hopper. 2:47 remaining in period 1. The Angels leading 1-0. Face off with Olsen. Puck gets deflected into the near corner. Rimming the puck along the boards was Charlotte Reichert. Picked up by Smith. Scarlett Smith flying up ice far side. Threads the needle through skates. Recovering it. She gets a shot. Goes deflected just left behind. Pass from Eaton out to the point. Hammering it in to keep it in the zone was Reichert. Wolves able to clear it out of the zone. Picked up in the neutral zone by Griniker. Griniker backhand pass to Reichert. Reichert settling the puck down, able to feed it far side to Smith. Smith charging for it. She's in a foot race with 37. Smith continues the puck. She gets launched hard into the boards. Loose puck picked up by 10. 10's going to cut up along the far side. Continues skating it up through neutral zone. Getting pressured wide by Griniker. Griniker, nice poke check of the puck off of her stick. The loose puck sliding out front. Puck remains loose. Gets cleared wide by Tingley. Charging forward is Muldoon. Muldoon briefly lost it in the snow in front of the Angels bench, but was able to backhand pass it up to Tingley. Harry giving chase now near side. 11 recovers it, getting it back down into the Angels end. Her shot gets deflected wide by Charlotte Reichert. Loose puck picked up by Griniker. Finley Griniker. She's going to dump the puck in. The puck's going to carry itself all the way down. It should be an icing, and it'll be a far side face-off down in the Angels end. Off the drop with Woods. Nice win to Woods to Lindhagen. Lindhagen across to Sammy Reichert. Up to Hofer. Hofer dumps it off the boards. Chasing it down in the neutral zone. Stepping up was Wolves 8, but cleared back in by Sammy Reichert. Charging forward is Flack. Flack gets a shot, wide angle. Glove save, cleared wide behind the goal line. 21 recovers for Minot. Flips it up to 19, able to settling the puck, bank it off the board. She's going to continue chasing it down. Gets and wins the red line. able to get a shot on target. Stick save and then smothered by Hopper. That's going to be a far side face-off. Blocker hand side of Hopper, down in the Angels' end. Face off in the far corner with Woods. Bouncing puck recovered by Angels. Headmanned up to Flack. Flack reaching. He sends it near side just a little bit out front of Hofer. Hofer tried skating it down. Loose puck picked up by Seven. Seven cuts around down deep in the Wolves' end. Lost it in the neutral zone. Sent back up by Lindteigen. Reversed back up by their defense. Hammered back up by Lindteigen. Reversed back up by their defense again. Puck stolen away now by Hofer. Reagan Hofer with it, cuts in through the middle. She's going to be looking to wind up to get a shot. Drop pass back to Woods. Woods was trying to feed it back up. Her stick was immediately tied up. And a shot on goal! Lindteigen able to get one shot from the point. Goaltender had no clue that it was coming. Snuck it down and a screenshot bounces down between the pillows. That's going to be goal number 2 for the Angels as they're up 2-0. .14 seconds remaining in period 1. Face-off won by Woods. Battling for it is Hofer. 11 recovers for the Woods, but she's having to go against Hofer, and offsides is going to be the whistle. There's 8.1 seconds with the face-off being near side in the Angels' end. Face-off possession by the Wolves. Pass back to the point. 8 pressured by Hofer. 8 against 8. Loose puck pulled along the wall. Gets stumped up across the center line by Woods, and the buzzer will bring period 1 to an end. We'll have a brief intermission break with teams staying on the bench with period number 2 moments away. It'll be as until like right inside. I don't know.
Because at least in the shots, they had like commentary. I said it was the same as Applebee's because I think Applebee's. And I said, worse than Applebee's.
period number 2. Underway, Woods taking the draw, wins it far side. Bank pass off the boards from Sammy Reichert up to Hofer. Hofer stick tied up in the skates of the officials. Brought back into the zone by the Wolves. Recovered in the far corner by Woods. Woods passing it up along the boards near side to Flack. Stripped away by 7. 7 cuts in through the middle. Tries to get a shot towards net. Broken up by the stick of Sammy Reichert. Wraparound shot. Goes out front. Broken up by the Angels. Sent back in by 3. Recovering it behind the goal line is Woods. She'll backhand it across far side. Recovering along the boards is Hofer. Hofer feeding it up to Flack, who's cutting up through the middle. Flack brings it back near side. Flack, wide angle shot. Blocker save. Puck ricochets out to the point. Kept in by Sammy Reichert. Recovering it is Hofer off the wall. Passes it out to Woods. Woods continues down. Nice spin drop pass to Hofer. Hofer was trying to get it out to a point. Got deflected by a Wolves stick. Near side pass to 3. 3 pressured. Lost the puck on the pressure from Lindhagen. Allows Sammy Reichert to step in. Tries to clear it up is Hofer. Puck recovered by Woods. Woods battling along the half wall. Gets it out of the neutral zone, but offsides is going to be the whistle, as they dumped it back in before all their teammates were able to clear the zone. .46 left in period 2.
Come on, just win the draw. Let's go.
Face-off battle with Olsen, 1 by 10 to 8. 8 dumps it up back into the Angels zone, recovered by Griniker. Griniker fed it across to Reichert. Reichert fed it up to Merritt Eaton. Eaton bounces the puck off of Olsen's stick, backhanded back out into the neutral zone by the Wolves. Nice regroup. Reichert over to Griniker. Griniker feeds it up near side to Smith. Smith got pressured along the wall. Puck cleared back out in the neutral zone again. Reichert to Griniker. Griniker back to Smith again. Tapped forward. Racing forward is Olsen. Recovered by 8. Tries to clear it out. Broken up by Eaton. But stripped away and recovered again by 6. Reichert pass near side. Drop pass from Smith back to Griniker. Griniker regrouping back to Reichert. Charlotte Reichert's going to cycle down behind the Angels net. Backhand it back near side to Griniker. Griniker feeding it up to Smith. Smith carrying it out. 8 lost the stick on the pressure to Smith. Smith's got the puck shot towards net. 6 save and smothered by the goaltender. It's going to be a near side face-off down in the Wolves' end. Tingley with the face-off. Battle along the near wall with Muldoon. Wolves trying to get recovering. 37 is going to get a stick on it. Chip it back up into the neutral zone. Nice poke check away by Griniker. Loose puck picked up by Muldoon. Muldoon charges, brings the puck back down into the Wolves' end. Lost it on a double 2-on-1 pressure. Wolves reversing back out into the neutral zone. Chip pass along the boards far side. Gets a shot on target. Stick save and held on by Hopper. It'll be a far side face-off down in the Angels' end. 12:13 to go in period 2. Woods with the face-off. Lost it in the skates of the officials, but got a second-hand stick on it into the corner. Sammy Reichert feeds it up along the wall, sneaks just underneath the stick of Hofer. Tries to dump it in, but was broken up by Woods. Woods, nice pass near side to Flack. Flack, it's a 3-on-2. Flack cuts out far side. Sauce pass out front. Puck gets stripped away by Hofer before the goaltender could freeze it. Battle now as the puck is tied up along the back wall. Flack able to get a stick on it, sends it into the far corner. 5 recovers it for the Wolves. Tries to get it out of the zone. It was broken up initially by Sammy Reichert and backhanded back in by, I think maybe it was Hofer. Reagan Hofer with it, passes it out front. Flack's stick got lifted right before she could let one rip. Lindhagen keeps the puck in near side. from the point. Puck rims the boards behind the Wolves net, picked up along the far wall by 5. 5's going to continue to skate it up through neutral zone. Continues to carry it, but offsides as 10 had crossed over, I believe, before 5, the puck carrier. It'll be a near side face-off in the Angels' end. Announcing the players yet?
Not yet. Let's see if Drew gets
Olsen with the face-off. Face-off 1-21, wins it back to 17. 17 will dump the puck in far side. Puck's going to rim itself along the boards into the near corner. Racing to get it is Wolves 21, feeds it out to the point. 37 steps in. She flips it back down where it's broken up by Reichert. 11 recovers for the Wolves, stripped away by Reichert. Cleared out of the zone by Smith. Eaton had the puck, dumped back further up by Linthagen to Smith. Smith brings it over the blue line. Lost it in the skates of the defender. Cleared back out of the zone by the Wolves. Recovered Linthagen. Nice pass on target across to Reichert. Reichert feeding it up to Eaton. Eaton tried backhanding it further down deep, but it was broken up by the Wolves defense. Stripped away and won back possession in neutral zone by the Angels. Smith charging after it into the corner. Smith's shot goes wide near side. Puck rims up far side. Shot attempt by Olsen gets deflected off of a skate or off a stick and back out into the neutral zone. Dumped further in off the stick of Linthagen. 37 recovers behind the goal line. Flips it up along the wall. It's broken up by Smith. 21 has it now. It's a one-on-one. Charlotte Reichert, she's going to blow tire and go down after stripping the puck away. Linthagen will recover it. Backhand pass along the boards to Perry. Perry tries to clear it out. 6 has it. Her shot goes wide near side. 3 recovers for the Wolves. Her shot goes wide far side. Puck rims the boards along the far wall, kept in by the point. Dumped by Charlotte Reichert along the wall behind the Angels net. Centering pass broken up by Linthagen. Amy Muldoon has it now, able to clear it, or attempt to clear it out, but it was broken up by the Wolves. Dumped out of the zone by Linthagen to 8. 8 cross ice to 5. 5 was trying to send it near side. It's broken up by Perry. Muldoon has it now. Muldoon tries to get a centering pass. Was stripped away by the Wolves. 7 cycling down behind their net. 7's going to continue skating with it up neutral zone. Nice poke check away by Charlotte Reichert. Penelope Tingley recovering it now. It's a 1-on-2. She's going to go down after getting tripped up by 8, and that's going to be another penalty against Minot. So another power play opportunity for the Angels as 8 will go sit for a minute and a half for tripping. It'll be a near side face-off down in the Wolves' end.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
The same line they had.
Max.
Yeah, Max tight end and Herman. Took a stress, so he didn't get suspended.
Face-off possession by the Wolves. Tries to clear it out. Pulled off the wall by Reichert. Charlotte Reichert gets a shot on target. Almost got deflected into the back of the net. Oh, they gave her a penalty for slashing. That was more of a trip. Irregardless, power play for the Angels. Woods with the face-off. 21 recovered it. Puck gets sent by 17 right out front of the Wolves net. Recovered by 37. 37 forwarding pass. Bounces off the stick of 21. Carrying it down over the blue line. Charlotte Reichert. Reichert backhand pass from the corner. Cleared wide by the goaltender. Reichert still battling for it. Wolves able to clear it out of the zone where Griniker will have it. Griniker tries to go far side to Flack. Recovered by 21. 21 got a shot. Saved by Hopper. Cleared wide by Woods to Hofer. Hofer is going to win the red line. She'll dump it down into the corner. Hofer going after it with Woods. Woods able to find the puck, strip it, and pull it out from behind. Woods still has the puck behind the goal line, cycling down far side, passes it out to the point. Sammy Reichert winds up, sends the puck towards net, stopped short by the skate of 17. 17's going to skate it back out for the Wolves. Tries to get a shot towards net, broken up by the stick, the poke check stick of Hofer. Tying up 17 behind the goal line was Sammy Reichert, which allowed Woods to recover. Woods passing near side up to Flack. Flack winning the blue line. She'll dump it down behind the goal line. Or behind it, and it hits the boards and gets ricocheted out front. Recovered by 17. 3 seconds to go on the power play.
Oh my gosh.
Woods back at full strength. Shot on target. Save and held on by Hopper. Oh, she wiped out. Oh. Olsen with the face-off, far side. 7 wins it out to the point. Wind up. Shot crosses near side. Picked up along the wall by Smith. Smith banks it to the boards, right to the stick of 8. Dumped back in towards net by 3. Recovering it is Sammy Reichert. Reichert sends it along the wall behind the net to Eaton. Eaton's pressured right away. Loose puck bouncing around. 5 steps up from the point to try and get a shot. Was broken up by Smith. Lindhagen battling for it. Shot from the half wall crosses wide. Recovered in the corner by 6. Centering pass by 6, broken up by Olsen. Out to the point. Eaton had the stick lift to allow it to continue out. 8. Dumped the puck up in the middle ice. Sent back in by the Wolves. Recovering it is Sammy Reichert. Reichert passing it up to Eaton. Eaton sends it to the back of the skates of Olsen. 7 recovers for Minot. Cycling around in the neutral zone. Cross ice to 6, who dumps it in. Picking it up in the corner is Sammy Reichert. Reichert sends it out front near side to Smith. Smith tries banking it off the board. Stopped short by 8 as 8 kept it in. 8 charging down into the corner now. Backhand pass from 8. Got deflected off some sticks. 21 had it behind. Loose puck out front. The puck is still loose. Cleared wide into the far corner. Sammy Reichert recovers. Sends it out to the point to 3. 3 lost it on the stick handle. Charging forward is Smith. Smith cutting in. Lost it on the stick handle. Goes wide. Smith recovering it into the corner. Sends it out to the point. Lindhagen stepping up. Wolves 3 tries to bank it back out. Stopped short by Lindhagen. Getting some help from Tingley. 3 recovers it. Sent back in towards net by Charlotte Reichert. Loose puck ricochets off the back wall where the goaltender is able to get a glove down on it. 5:19 to go in period 2. Angels still leading 2-0. Face off 1 to the half wall and slides out in the neutral zone. Racing to recover it is Charlotte Reichert. Reichert backhands it up to Tingley. Tingley sends it across to Perry. Perry was pressured, getting some help from Tingley. Perry recovers it. Sends the puck back into the Wolves' end where 17 will skate it back out. Near side pass just a little bit out front of 10. Good job by Griniker stepping up with the pressure. 37 recovers. This puck is going to get dumped back into the Angels' end by 10. Chasing it down in the far corner is 19, Charlotte Reichert. Adding the pressure. 19 still has it. So cuts in off the wall. Shots, glove saved by Hopper. Charging forward is Griniker. Loose puck's going to get carried out. Now ball at Muldoon. Muldoon had it poke checked away, but Perry recovers. Perry's going to bring it across the blue line. She's going to continue skating it. Perry centering pass from the half wall. Stripped away from Muldoon by 7. 7 cycling down behind the Wolves' nets. Going to carry it back out through the neutral zone. She'll win the red line and dump it down deep. Puck's going to rim the boards into the far corner. Charlotte Reichert backhands it back near side to Griniker. Griniker sends it up along the wall to Muldoon. 10 gets there first with the Wolves. Centering pass. 10 shot, leg saved by Hopper. Cleared out from out front by Charlotte Reichert. Pressuring the point is Perry. They keep it in was 5. 21 recovering it behind the goal line. Perry had the puck. Shot from the point. Big save by Hopper. Loose puck out front. Puck is still loose behind the skates of the official. Griniker tries to get it out from the skates.
Good job, Finners.
And the referee finally blows the whistle. Probably was getting tired of his shins getting hacked. Probably should have stepped away from the play, but what do I know? I think maybe the referee thought the puck was under the goalie. Not sure. Explanation being given to Minot's bench. It's a near side face-off, 4:27 to go. Puck drop has it go towards net, picked up by Sammy Reichert. Reichert feeds it up to Hofer. Hofer tries to skate it out, stopped short by 5. Loose puck dumped back in behind the goal line, recovered by Lindteigen. Woods recovers it, backhands it up far side to Hofer. Hofer able to clear the puck out. Racing forward is Flack. Bouncing puck settled down by Hofer, and then Woods. Woods brings it in over the blue line. Woods cutting in near side. Puts on the brakes along the wall. She's pressured by multiple Wolves. Wolves able to clear it. Puck's going to be rolling all the way down. That's going to have a curved arc. It's going to be on target, and it's going to force Hopper to make a save, so no icing on the play. Face-off won by Woods. To the half wall, dumped behind the goal line by Lindteigen, recovered by 19. Lindteigen, she's tied up along the wall. Stepping in to steal it away was Woods. Pass from Flack to Woods. Woods backhands it up to Hofer in the neutral zone. As the two of them carry it back down in. Battling it along the wall is Woods. Woods cuts in towards the middle, passes it up behind Flack. Dumped up along the boards by the Wolves, kept in at the point by Lindteigen. Her shot goes just wide. Chasing it down into the corner is Hofer. Hofer backhands it further into the corner. Elsie Flack, she's sent into the boards. Stepping up to add some support is Woods. Loose puck slides up along the half wall. Backhanded pass from Hofer gets broken up. Stripped away though by Hofer. She passes it out to the point. Shot from Sammy Reichert. Got deflected wide by the stick of Flack, cleared out of the zone by the Wolves, recovered by Reichert. Reichert, nice pass forward up to Hofer. Hofer had it stripped away right at the blue line. Hofer battling forward at the red line, stepping up was Woods. She's going to dump it into the zone. Recovering it is 37 for the Woods. She's going to cycle down behind the Minot net. Pass forward, broken up by the body of Olsen. Battle along the near wall. 19 wins the red line. Jumps the puck up back into the Angels' end where Charlotte Reichert will recover. Reichert cycling down around, picking up speed on the crossover. She's pressured by 7. Still pressured, having to try and figure out what to do with it. Shot from the point by 37 went wide, far side. Recovered by 3. Centering pass was broken up. Scarlett Smith charging up the ice far side. Recovered by the Wolves in their end. And 6 blows a big tire in the neutral zone. Recovering it in the Angels' end is Charlotte Reichert. She tried backhand shot. It was stopped short by Minot player who blew another tire behind the net. Pass from Smith up to Maris Eaton. Eaton's going to win the red line and carry it in over the blue line. Gets poke checked off of her stick, recovered by Eaton. Eaton tried to feed it up to Griniker. It was broken up by 6. 6 had a shot. That's going to be an icing whistle. It's going to be brought all the way back down for a far side face-off down in the Wolves' end. With 1:09 to go in period 2. Off the face-off with Tingley. Centering pass from Perry was broken up by 21. 21 fed it up to 9. 9 flips the puck back up into the Angels' end. Chasing down is Griniker. 10 had a pass up front. Spin shot from 21 sends it wide. Recovering it along the far wall is 19.
Letting them have this much time to not.
Stepping up to try and strip it away is Tingley. A whiff shot by 10 as the pressure from Muldoon was coming. Shot from the half wall, ricocheted wide by the skate of 21. 19 has it in the corner. Centering pass bounces off the skate of Charlotte Reichert. Pressured at the point by Muldoon. Sends it in. That shot gets sent up and over the net off the stick of Griniker. Picking it up along the wall is Tingley. It was kept in but dumped out of the zone by Tingley. 5 is going to recover it for the Wolves. She'll bank pass it off the boards up to 10. 10 feeding it up to 21. 21 had it bounce off of her stick. It's launched back in by Reichert. Recovered by 5 down in the Wolves' end. 5 is going to send it all the way down for an icing. But the buzzer is going to bring period 2 to a close, and that'll do it for the first 2. And we will have a little bit longer break as Zamboni will come out and clean the ice surface for us. So stick around. Don't go too far, and we'll be back at it for the conclusion of period 3 as the Angels are still leading 2-0 against the Minot Wolves. Period 3 underway. Face-off won by Woods. Picked up by Charlotte Reichert. She cycles down behind the Angels net. She blew a tire hard. She's still down on the ice. She's kind of slow to get up. Hofer has the puck near side. Reichert. She's going to make her way to the bench. Shot from the point from 5 gets ricocheted wide. Puck gets sent towards net. Behind, picked up by Woods. Pass forward from Woods to Hofer. Hofer feeds it up. Unable to recover, it was Flack. Dumps back into the zone by the Wolves. Griniker has it. Griniker will blow a tire right out front. That shot went just wide on from 11. A wraparound attempt, bouncing puck from out front. Hopper does a good job of finding the puck and smothering it. It's going to be a near side face-off down in the Angels' end. 14-13 left in period 3. Woods wins the draw into the corner, dumped up along the boards by Sammy Reichert to Hofer. Hofer feeds it out front to Flack. Flack giving chase in the neutral zone. 37 headmans it up to 10, carries it up over the blue line, but it's stripped away by Lindteigen. Lindteigen clears the zone. 37 has it out in the neutral zone. Brings it back down into the Angels' end, stripped away by 21. 21 rips a shot. Big save by Hopper. Saved it with the top part of the thin twig up into the glass. Battling along the far wall. It's kept in by 37. 19 tries to wind up, get a shot. Gets ricocheted into the near corner. Sammy Reichert was going after it. 19 centering pass. Gets ricocheted wide. Picked up now by Hofer. Reagan Hofer charging forward. Able to get around multiple players. Hofer still battling for it. Centering pass got broken up by the skate of 37. Wolves recover. 21 has it. Poke checked away by Sammy Reichert. 10 had it. Nice job by Lindteigen and Reichert working together on it. Pass near side up to Smith. Smith carries the puck down into the corner. Angels getting caught on a line change. Charging forward is Charlotte Reichert. Glad to see she's still back in the play. 21 has it. 21 centering pass across. Big shot goes just wide by Minot. Centering pass cleared wide behind the net by Griniker. Another centering pass that was coming up front was slapped wide by the stick of Olsen. Puck gets cleared out of the zone. Wolves are able to get there before crossing over. No icing as 5 recovers. She cycles down behind the net. Pressured off the puck by Eaton. Pass forward by Olsen to Smith. Smith lost it on the bouncing puck. Puck brought out to the point, kept in by Reichert. Puck rims the boards down behind the net, far corner. Scarlett Smith battling for it. 5 is going to carry it back out for the Wolves. Poke checked away off of her stick along the half wall by Griniker. Griniker feeds it up to Smith. Smith charging forward in the neutral zone. She's pressured off the puck by 7. Wolves recover, feeding it up to 6. 6 is continuing up now. They'll only have it snapped away by Angel 6, which is Tingley. 7 recovers for the Wolves in the neutral zone. Her shot on target, 6 save, and held on by Hopper. 11:49 left to go now in period 3.
Oh my God.
Face-off win against Tingley to the point. Shot from 17. Saved off the side of the birdcage of Tingley. Muldoon gets the puck out in neutral zone. Hammered back up into the side of the leg of the official by Lindteigen. Stepping up was Reichert. Reichert and Lindteigen both go down. Centering pass broken up by Tingley. Passed out to the point. 37 walks in. She gets a shot. Knocked down out of the air by Minot. Big save by Hopper. Has multiple rebounds right there. Hopper doing a great job in the game so far with the puck tracking. Far side face-off down in the Angels' end. 11:24 to go in period 3. Shots on goal on the scoreboard. 17-23 in favor of Minot. Face-off one wide by Woods. Cleared behind the net by Lindteigen. Picking it up near side is Hofer. Stopped short by 17, but Hofer's able to get around. Hofer feeds it out front to Flack. Flack had it stripped off of her stick. 21 cycling down, lost it on the turn. Flack battling, able to keep it in before it crosses out into neutral zone. Flack still going for it in the corner. Carried behind the net by 37. 37 pressured by Woods, dumps it off the boards. Dumped it back into the corner by Hofer. Woods and Flack both battling for it. Passed out to the point. Sammy Riker gets a shot from the point. Stopped short by 17. 17 clears it out to 10. 10's going to skate it out in the neutral zone. Her pass forward to 21 was made it through the stick and broken up by Reichert. Hofer has it. Hofer sends it underneath the stick of Woods. Charging forward far side is Smith. Smith is going to continue chasing it down behind the goal line. Wraparound attempt by Smith. Smith puts on the brakes, brings it into the corner. Smith centering pass. It bounces off the stick of Woods. Eaton has it. Loose puck out front, tries to clear it out, stripped away by Smith. Smith's shot crosses near side, up high. Finally carried out of the zone. Charlotte Reichert's going to dump it in over the goal line, or over the blue line rather, and offsides is going to force them to blow the whistle. It'll be a near side face-off with 10:01 left in period 3. What is it? Olsen with the face-off. Olsen's tied up. He'll go down on the play. 7 will recover for the Wolves. Olsen's giving chase. 7 still cuts in. Lost it on the stick handle. Is poke checked away by Smith. Smith bank pass to herself off the boards. Smith winds up. She gets a shot. Glove save cleared wide by the goaltender. Picking it up behind the goal line was 5. Stripped away by Eaton. Maris Eaton cuts in. She's going to go down on the play. Pass out front. Smith, the spin shot. Broken up by the stick of 8. And then recovered by 7. 6 tries to get it out of the zone, but it was broken up right at the blue line by Griniker. Griniker gets sent down onto the ice. And the puck is loose. Tingley was going for it. Bouncing puck back out to the blue line, slapped in by Smith. 8 has it now for the Wolves. 8 cuts in through the middle of the neutral zone. Puts on the brakes, a nice spin move, but it's slapped away by Eaton. But it is kept into the Angels' end. Slapped down along the boards where Griniker recovers. Passes it back to Charlotte Reichert. Reichert will bring it around. Reichert still trying to clear it up out of the zone. Found the pressure and at least got it down into the Wolves' end where it's recovered by 8. 8 lost it on the pressure from Tingley. Griniker. Regroup pass to Reichert. Reichert feeds it up to Perry. Perry tried dumping it deep. Stopped short by 5. And now the Wolves are doing a D-to-D regroup. Forward pass up to 21. Poke checked away by Reichert. Chasing it down is 21 and Reichert. 21 recovers. Pass out front to 3. 3 rips a shot. Big glove save by Hopper as she held on to it. Far side face-off down in the Angels' end. Face-off with Woods, battling right on the dot. Stepping in to recover it is Lindhagen. Lindhagen sends it across to Reichert. Hofer pulls the puck off the boards, carries it back down behind the net, brings it up the back far side. Flack had it. Lost it on the pressure. Puck gets sent back down behind the net once again by Reichert to Hofer. Hofer tried feeding it up to Woods. 11 had it. Flack just got away with a hook that wasn't called. It's a foot race now as Woods is battling along the far wall. Woods had her stick tied up, able to get it over to Flack. Flack tried feeding it across the hop. Hofer, big blast shot by Hofer. Not sure how that didn't go in. Puck gets ricocheted off the side of the netting. Out from behind, puck's loose near side now. 21 recovers it. Tried feeding it up to 11, broken up by Woods. Woods backhands it back down into the corner. Flack battling after it. Stripped away by 17. 17's able to get the puck clear out. Chasing it down is going to be Lindhagen. She'll reach it before icing. Lindhagen recovers. Feeds it up to Eaton. Eaton with her back turned to the line. Didn't see 10 coming in who kept it in. Pass out to the point. 5 winds up. She gets a shot. Big shot. The puck hit the post. Saved by Sammy Reichert. as the puck was just dangling right at the post, waiting to get tapped in. Sammy Reichert saved the Angels from having one sent in on them and shot from the wide angle, and a stick save and glove save after that by Hopper. Man down. 6:50 to go. Period 3. Angels still leading 2-0. Face off with Olsen, wins it into the far corner. Lynn Tigan tried dumping it along the boards. Was pressured. Puck is still behind the goal line, stripped away by 7. 7 pressured up along the half wall by Reichert. Sends it out to the point where it was broken out by Eaton. Bouncing puck out towards center where 19. Puck is going to come out into the neutral zone. Pressured as 8. Tried dumping it back in. Puck launched back up along the wall by Lynn Tigan. Charging forward was Smith, as the Wolves are trying to get it back down into the Angels' end. Successfully able to do so. Puck dumped along the boards behind the Angels' net, far side. 19 recovered. Pressured by Tingley. Tingley feeds it up to Smith. Smith tried banking it off the boards. Was stopped short by the defender and kept in at the point. Lynn Tigan sends it along the boards near side. Reichert sends it up to Eaton. Eaton again, back turn. Didn't see the skater coming. Shot from the point. It was going wide, but it's gloved out of the air by Hopper and held on. It'll be a near side face-off down in the Angels' end. With 5:48 to go in period 3. Face off with Tingley, bouncing puck. 7 grit ripped a shot. Hit traffic of the body of Reichert. Cleared out of the zone by Tingley. Stopped by 37 neutral zone. Headman back up to 10. 10 fed it across 221 to 3. 3 shot was going wide. Centering pass out front. That shot from 10 went wide near side. Puck goes into the corner. Pressured was Charlotte Reichert by 3. She's pushed up into the boards. Tingley is tying up 21. Pass out front to 10. 10 fed it out to 37. 37 had to cycle in. Shot was on target. Saved by Hopper. Cleared into the corner. Puck dumped up along the boards to Perry. Perry has it, continuing to skate it out. She's going to dump it off the boards after winning the red line. Picked up behind the goal line by 37. Cycling around as they use the boards, but it stopped short at the point by Griniker. Griniker dumps it back in. 17 recovers the puck behind the Wolves' net, bringing it back near side. Forwarding pass ricochets off the skate of 21. That's going to allow Charlotte Reichert to recover. Reichert pressured, puts on a turn, skate it down behind and cycle it. Lost it on the stick handle, but it's recovered by Woods. Woods sends it across to Flack. Elsie Flack cutting up through the middle. Flack carries it up over the blue line. Lost it on the stick handle with the pressure. Flack still able to have it. Feeds it over to Woods. Woods sends it across to Hofer. Hofer had it, but it bounced right off of the stick right as she was sitting with a wide open weak side net. It was a near side from our vantage point. Weak side from where the puck was. Puck gets dumped up along the boards now by 17. Stepping up from the point was Sammy Reichert. Wolves able to clear it back out. We have a breakaway now. 10's going to wind up. 10 says a big save by Hopper. Centering pass, bouncing puck out front, cleared wide by the Angels. Hopper with another massive save. 10 still going after it in the corner. Centering pass from 10, bouncing puck out front. Stepping up is Sammy Reichert, and a shot in the goal as the loose puck from near side as Hopper was down. Initially made the save, and then it bounced up with the momentum of the puck. Finds itself trickling into the back of the net. That's going to get the Wolves on the board here for the first time this evening. The Angels still leading by 1 with a score of 2-1 over the Wolves. Olsen with the face-off, wins it back into the Angels' end where Griniker will recover. Griniker Backhands it across behind the net to Reichert. Reichert gives it back to Griniker. Griniker feeding it up to Smith. Smith able to sneak it around the defender who's stepping up. Smith carrying it up over the blue line. Feeds it across to Eaton. Eaton couldn't have her stick ready. And it's going to be another delay penalty now against Minot. It's either going to be for a hooking or an interference as Eaton was taken down on the play. It should be a near side face-off down in the Minot end. And it's going to be a hooking penalty against Minot number 5. So a minute 30 penalty, and there's 3:33 left in period 3. Face off one, Angels puck out to the point, dumped back in along the boards. Pulling it off the boards is Hofer. Wolves able to clear it out. Offsides is going to be the whistle. It'll be a near side face off. Battling for it, nice win by Woods. Back to the defense, far side pass from Reichert to Griniker. Griniker continues to skate it up. She gets a shot, gets deflected up off the body. Puck is loose. Goaltender able to track it down and finally get the glove on it. It's going to be a far side face off now. Down in the Wolves' end. 3:05 to go in period 3. Face off with Woods, pass up to the point from Hofer, shot by Griniker, goes wide far side. Chasing it down is Flack. Woods has it from the corner, pass to Hofer, was broken up and then stripped away by Hofer. 10 has it for the Wolves. Nice pressure by Griniker and Reichert. 7 charging after it, passes it out to 10. 10 winds up, she rips a shot. That puck shoot goes just wide. Multiple bodies are going down behind the net. Backhanded along the boards is Griniker. Kept in by 37. Griniker is going to step up and recover it. She's going to flip the puck out to get it all the way down. And icing is going to be the whistle. There's 14 seconds left on the Minot penalty. 2:16 left in period 3. Timeout on the ice called by Minot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think during timeouts, you're in the penalty box, you're not allowed to come out. Yeah, I may be misremembering that, but I don't think you can come out of the penalty box during the timeout, but that's all right. Go. Face off one, Olsen into the corner, chipping it up along the board, steps short by 11. Charging forward is Eaton. Eaton feeds it across to Smith. Smith's going to continue skating it up. Smith had the puck. Smith winds up. She rips a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Up into the glass, into the corner. Eaton goes down. Eaton tries to backhand it up to Smith. Smith has it. Loose puck out from the point. Able to clear it out. And 5 had it out in the neutral zone waiting for it. And offsides is going to be the call. Stopping it short. There's 1:49 to go. We'll be watching to see if Minot decides to pull their goalie for the extra attacker. They likely won't do it with the puck face-off being still in the neutral zone, even though it's on the Angel side. They'll be looking to get the puck deep into the Angels' end, which the face-off attempt like that from Woods is going to prevent that from happening. Nice foot race by Hofer. Hofer has it. Centering pass from Hofer, broken up by 11. And now Hofer is going to go sit for 1:30. And there's 1:34 left. So this is going to be a prime opportunity for Minot to pull their goalie and have a 6-on-4 man advantage, with a face-off also taking place down in the Angels' end. And they're having the goalie sit right by the bench. No, they are going to bring the 6th skater out now. I think they were trying to see if they'd win the faceoff first. But Woods with the drop, faceoff won by 21 out to the point. 8 has it, stepping up, tries to get a shot towards net. Loose puck out front, save cleared wide by Hopper. Battling in the corner is Griniker. Puck brought in, shot saved by Hopper, and it is covered up out front. 1:17 to go. The net remains empty for the Minot Wolves. Face-off one, Minot out to 37. 37 shot. Was through traffic. Nice job. And that's gonna, if you can't push the goalie in, as the goalie had the puck covered. If the goalie had it covered, you cannot push the goalie in to get it over the goal line. They better wave that off. With two refs that haven't exactly shown a whole lot of confidence in their calling here in the game, I'm a little concerned about what their decision is going to be. And some explanation going over to the Angels bench. And the cheering on the Angels bench. I'm assuming that's going to mean no goal, and indeed that is going to be the case, as the puck was being covered and it was pushed in underneath the goaltender, which is not a viable way to try and score a goal. So it looks like Hofer is probably going to be going back in the box. They need to have 1:03 on the penalty, as there was a 7-second, I believe, or 1:04. I guess it was 6-second. And now timeout being called on the ice, Angels. There's 1:10 left in period 3.
Go ahead, go.
Face off far side down in the Angels' end. Woods taking the drop. The Wolves' net remains empty. Bouncing puck sent out to 17. 17 winds up. Nice job by Flack blocking the shot. Puck dumped in behind the net, recovered by 7. Puck slides out to the point. 17 stepping up. She's going to rip a shot. That one, I believe, hit the far side post. Picked up by Woods. Woods able to clear the puck out. 19 has it. 48 seconds. Feeds it back up to 21, who dumps it into the corner. And lots of screaming coming from the Angels bench with excitement. Puck gets sent out to 37. 37 launches it. Puck's loose out front. Cleared wide by Charlotte Reichert. Flack has it. Flack tries to clear it up out of the zone. Shot from 17 was going wide. Helped further wide by the glove of Hopper. Puck is going to get flipped up and out by Woods. Woods chasing it down far side. Woods able to get it, but his poke checked away. It's 10 recovers, sends it back out. 12 seconds to go, offsides. And that's going to force Minot to send their goalie back out for the remaining 11.1 seconds. It'll be a far side face-off on the Wolves' side of the rink. 11.8 seconds until we have an Angels victory. Woods with the face-off, wins it back to Griniker. Griniker dumps it back in. Stepping it up is Smith. Puck slides in towards net. 4.4 seconds. And 8. And Woods taking massive retaliation to Smith, who was taking it. Woods stepping up in support of her teammate. And absolutely handing it to number 8. So both of them are going to go for roughing. They'll be coincidental, so it'll remain 5-on-5. There's 4.4 seconds left. Explanation being given that when it's coincidentals, although there's only 4.4 seconds. Oh, some more explanation being. I don't know what they would be discussing about, talking about that it'd be different than a roughing to a cross check. I don't know. It wasn't. It was in the shoulders. Woods apparently being assessed
Too many men.
a major. No, we don't, because it's coincidentals.
No, we have a major though.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It was coincidentals. Yep. Face off 1-11, but it's kept in by Reichert, and that's going to bring the final buzzer, and the game's going to be victorious for our Angels. Final game of the season. Victorious, as the girls will prepare themselves for the trip out to Williston for the 12U state tournament this coming weekend. The only concern that I have now is how they're going to tally up that major. Hopefully it's not going to go in the books as a game misconduct, because then the question is going to be the eligibility of Woods to play in the first game of the state tournament. But that'll be left up to the coaches to try and figure that out, as it's impossible to know from my side of the glass on what was discussed or said on the severity of the penalty that was handed down. Hopefully for the team's sake that it's not a type situation where Woods is going to have to sit out. That'll do it for us here. Thanks for being with us for the games that I was able to provide for the inaugural season of girls hockey here and with the Angels. We'll be coming to you live here next weekend at the state tournament. Thanks. Bye.